Hi, welcome to allinone.co.uk's guide to choosing artificial Christmas tree. I'd just like to explain a few differences today about the different technology that's being used and the trees that we sell here at All in One. Okay, the first choice that most people are faced with is whether they go for an unlit tree or whether they go for a prelit tree. Well, it's just a personal choice at the end of the day. The technology of prelit trees is much more reliable now. But of course people do have the same favourite sets of lights that they like to use on a tree, and unlit trees are still popular as well. Okay, I'd just like to talk about some of the different types of material that are being used in the manufacturing of artificial Christmas trees today. Traditionally, trees are manufactured out of PVC. This is available in quite a wide spectrum of different colours and tones, and the length of the PVC needles are cut at different lengths to simulate the natural shape and form of the tree. PVC has lots of advantages. It's quite pliable, easily mixed on a wire, so it can be shaped quite easily. But unfortunately, one of the disadvantages with the PVC is that it can become crushed and it can become brittle over time, which can reduce the lifespan and the liveliness of the tree. That's one of the main reasons why we've now switched to this new type of material. This material is made from PE, now also referred to as feel real technology. The biggest advantages with the PE is that the colour definition is much wider than what's available from PVC. It's also got like a memory form, as you can see as I'm squeezing it. It bounces back and remembers the form that it should take. What that means is that the tree remains much more lifelike over the years and lasts much longer. It also means that the colour definition is far better matched to the original type of natural tree that it's trying to imitate. The disadvantage of PE is its cost. It typically costs at least 25% more than what a conventional tree made from PVC is. One of the things that manufacturers are doing to help keep the cost down are introducing PVC and PE into a tree. And deep in the heart of the tree, where the eye doesn't see so clearly, PVC is used as a filler, leaving the tips and the branches of the rest of the tree being made from PE, which gives you a good compromise between the cost of the tree but also the eventual look and feel of the tree. Okay, I'd just like to talk about a little bit of the light technology. This is a conventional mini bulb that we do still have a few trees available in, but most of the trees now are going over to the LED technology. One of the reasons why the technology is being updated with LEDs is these are a mains voltage bulb. They're a 5-volt bulb, but it's super bright. But it does use quite a lot of electricity, and one of the problems is that if a bulb gets lost or removed, the lights go out on the tree, which means that you have to find that bulb and replace that bulb before the rest of that section works. The new technology of LEDs, which we'll move on to in a moment, has various advantages. It uses only a fraction, a very small percentage of the power that's used in a conventional mini bulb, but the LEDs and the warm white LEDs are pretty much as close to a natural looking bulb as you'll get today. Okay, I'm going to show you now a warm white LED. This is the new technology that we're moving over. Just need to be careful about the descriptions of LED bulbs. Some white LED bulbs are extremely bright and probably too bright for most people's conditions in the home. But the warm white is the closest thing that replicates the traditional filament bulb. Okay, so one of the advantages is that if I remove a bulb, it looks like a conventional bulb. Only a very small section of the tree lights go out. Now the bulbs still do need replacing, but the estimated lifespan of most LEDs is between 80 and 100,000 hours, and you probably do very well to get 1,000 hours out of a conventional mini bulb. So the technology is much more reliable, making it a much less hassle for the consumer. One of the other advantages is it uses much less electricity, so they really do use a fraction of electricity of what a normal bulb set does. The low voltage, so they're super safe, but also very cool and generates no heat at all. making them safe for children and pets. Okay, when you get a tree, it comes out of the box. It doesn't come out ready-made, obviously. And to get the best out of your tree, you really should take a little bit of time doing what we call tweaking and arranging. Now, most of the wires are very flexible and can be manoeuvred into place to closely represent what you would imagine as being the true shape of the tree in its natural form. You can also ensure that the tree is then spread out, which minimises the gaps that you get if you don't put the time and trouble to arrange it. Now, all our trees are now hinge trees. They don't use the hooking technology, which means that the branches stay on the tree, and if you turn it upside down, the branches go down. Now, we do recommend that when you're packing it away in the winter, after Christmas, that you do fold the branches straight so that when they go up, they go into the box neater and there's less crushing on the leaves. Okay, thank you for watching the guide to artificial Christmas trees. I hope you found it useful. Some of the information has now been explained a little bit more for you. If you do have any more questions, you can always email us on info@allinone.co.uk. Thanks for watching.